There it is. Alright. Hello! Gonna post this on the Discord real quick. Fluhfie is conducting fluhfie's collection time. At stream spectators, Control V and paste. Oh wait, where's my PNG? There it is. Fluff. Alright, we're just gonna... If we don't get a game, I do have one game that I found from the archives. A very old game that I've been meaning to share before I found a job, but I found a job and I forgot to post it. So, we're just gonna be judging people until we match. If we don't match anyone, I can share that game. In the meantime... Oh, we already found a... We already found a match. Stream Sniper, that's an appropriate name. This is a Fog of War A rank. Banishing me to the second monitor? How rude. Alright, 46k incomes, but that's a lot of money. Do I just go Hawk here? Grit is allowed, so Grit is probably not winning. I think I want to go Hawk. 46k is a lot of money. And I think I can keep the comm tower. It feels a little strange that the comm tower is like closer to my 2 base side than their 2 base side. So I feel like the comm towers are kind of safe. And the airport is also supporting my comm tower, so I can... I'm going Hawk. Ah, you're slacking off on the job. I am against Sasha. Well, that's to be expected. Alright. We're against Sasha. A typical matchup I am more than familiar with. I'm going to immediately start going for the neutral base. And I really want to play Sturm. I wonder why Sturm is banned on this map. I really wonder why. Sturm sounds perfectly balanced on this map. Soul, do something about it. Wait, do I even want to capture this? I feel like this base has nothing to capture. Do I even want to capture this way? I think I will because Hawk wants money. But the base on the bottom right corner feels... Alright, I'm gonna have this move up to capture towards the center, so I don't feel like I'm going back here. I think this base will go for the back caps. Just because there is nothing else it can really capture. I just don't see it. What else is this base gonna capture? This infantry should go up. Well, I mean, Sturm does save a turn. It took me 3 turns to walk across. Sturm would only take 2 turns. Alright, so this infantry will go for this capture and then head towards the airport. This infantry, this one will go for this city. So Sturm actually does save 1 turn over to the neutral base, and then it saves another turn to go onto this city. And if you really want to, you can even walk over 2 rivers, a mountain, and then onto this city capture chain. And then using Sturm movement, you walk over 2 mountains to walk onto this city. And if you want to be fancy, you walk over another 2 mountains onto this city. Like, Sturm gets so much capture on this corner. He gets so much capture on this corner. Alright, this infantry goes here. I think this one goes for comm tower. No, this one goes for this city, this one goes for airport, and then this one goes for comm tower. Alright, that's how I'm gonna play this. Is there a potential recon threat? If there is, it's gonna be from this base and it's gonna go down towards the center because that's the only clean terrain I see. So I guess I should build a tank here next turn and then move up to defend this city. I mean, hang on. Why do I not have a tank by the end of turn 4? Did I skip a property that I don't have a tank turn 4? I'll worry about it later. I'm gonna move this way. I don't want anything happening here. Alright, this infantry goes for comm tower. And then I'll build a second tank on this base. And then my 2 tanks will be defending my comm tower side. I think I will be pushing up to trying to take this corner. It's one of those things that if I don't take this corner, if I don't take the corners quickly, the bottom left corner, I will probably never take it. And I should try to push up onto the top right corner and take all those properties. The center is... I mean, Sturm has a huge advantage with this corner, even if it's like non-critical. I think it will become critical. With 2 base and the airport, there's going to be a lot of fight for corners. I do not see... This map does not look like a take center and win map. It looks more like a take the side and you win. Like, take the corners and you win. There are so much properties in the corner. Alright, don't sit on the cities. I'm gonna move here. And I'll build a the tank on the corner. Tank on the corner might take a long time to get to the fight. But I do want more infantry towards my left side for now. Because I want to capture all these properties before Sasha starts contesting them. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if Sasha had a tank, had a recon on the city, it would see my tank, so that's a little bit of a... Maybe I should not have potentially revealed my tank like this. Well, this infantry should go to the right and start capping here. Which means my tank, if I want to cover both this city and this sea, my tank should go into this plains tile. Which, if Sasha has a recon over here, she will see it, but she probably saw my tank anyway if that's the case. And if she saw my tank anyway, then why bother trying to hide it? Alright, let's cap here, cap here, cap here. We're going to just go for this comm tower. And then I guess I think I'm just going to bum rush the top right corner now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna bum rush the top right corner. So tanks on the bottom right base again. Gonna be a total bum and just rush the corner. Fluffy's on your map. This is your map? Yeah, it looks like it. This comm tower feels super safe. But what should I do with this infantry? Walking up here does not feel safe. Like, considering how... it really doesn't feel safe to walk up without any vehicles. All my vehicles are heading towards the top right. But if I stand on the mountain, I get nice vision. Alright, I think I'm gonna walk up. I'm going to gamble that I don't feel like going up there yet, so Sasha probably doesn't want to go here yet. And I'm going to do... Alright, there's a tank in the middle, so I don't think Sasha has anything on the left for now. Get the comm tower. Let's actually have this infantry scout the city. City is open, so I'm gonna go take it. Alright, infantry, you scout that city real quick. That city is open. Alright, this tank will scout that city. That city is open. I'm just gonna sit on this city. Keep my tanks connected. Tank chaining. Alright. This infantry will be the one that sits on the mountain, so I can get a lot of nice vision. And we're just gonna tank chain on the right side again. I am going full bum rush on the right. I'm going to completely dominate this corner and then laugh because Sasha will have quite some trouble moving. Alright, I'm not fighting for the city. I'm a coward. I'm running away. We're running away. We're not fighting this. I don't wanna. I'm a coward. And I can't even run away. That's so sad. I knew it! I shouldn't have walked forward. Why did I walk forward? Change color, please? Yeah, sure, I can change them to yellow. I mean, teal and cobalt, they were facing opposite directions, but yeah, I suppose I can change it. It's probably easier for me as well. If I don't... Okay, which direction did the tank go? The tank moved. I don't know where it moved. Alright, it just moved up. Infantry showed up over here. Alright, I'm gonna refresh. I think I'm going Classy Boy. There's no way they expect a Classy Boy this soon in the game, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it reaches this city in 2 turns. Alright, I know there's a tank here. I know there's another tank somewhere around here. I think I'm just gonna stand on the mountains. I might lose this infantry, but I really want the vision right now. We're just gonna go an early medium tank. Then I'm gonna assume Sasha has copters. So I should start building... I think I go... Well, I mean, if it's a copter, it will take some time to actually reach here. I think I go copter infantry next turn. And then after I go copter infantry, I go anti-air tank. Alright, there's an infantry in this forest. There's a tank in this forest, there's an infantry in this forest, there's nothing in this forest because I have vision. You know what? I'm building it. I got it, I still got it. I'm gonna build anti-air artillery. Artillery hides in this forest 1 turn and I immediately defend these 2 cities. Just an immediate defense. I'm 100% fighting here. Because medium tank can cover that city, then artillery covers these 2 cities. This is going to be a nice defense. Sasha is bold fighting 2 turns of into my reinforcements. Meanwhile, I should probably be able to completely dominate the top right corner because she has tanks over here, and I'm moving pretty much all my tanks up there. In the meantime, my tanks will go... There's probably infantry on the mountains, and I will move 1 tank in to get vision of both of these mountains. Well, first, let's get vision on this mountain. No one's on that mountain. Let's get vision on this forest. No one's in that forest. I want you to get vision on this forest. No one's in this forest. Might as well take the forest. I might as well get these 2-hit KOs. Now, Hawk has the like guaranteed 2-hit KOs here, so I might as well take it. I'm gonna build artillery here, and then I'm gonna build anti-air here, which is what I said I would get. I'm gonna leave 1 tank in this forest, just in case there's some other shenanigans I am not aware of. I'm gonna try to keep my tank outside of the infantry range up there. Can I sit on this forest? Sitting on this forest gives me quite a lot of vision, so I'm gonna try. Alright, it's my forest now. Let's keep out of range of that mountain infantry, and we're gonna sit on this city. We will try to take... I'm gonna send 1 infantry to capture these 2, but I want to stay on the mountain. I like my vision here, and I think I'm gonna lose this city anyway, so I'm not gonna bother. I think I'm losing this... I think I'm gonna lose this city anyway, considering how close I am to this city. I'm gonna keep my infantry on the mountain here, for safety reasons. Yeah, I said no to copter, but I realized he was much more aggressive than I thought he would be. Like, I did not expect him to start capping 2 cities right away. So, in light of that situation where he's actively attacking right now, building a copter now would be like too far away. I need this artillery covering these two cities right away. Oh, that is so unlucky. If I was Sasha, I would target the 7 HP to guarantee the kill, because you don't... I mean, Hawk's healing is not as strong as Andy's. Alright, let's see. How am I gonna deal with this? I want to punch the artillery, but I actually don't have to go in. I can... With the lack of vision he has, I can actually hide my medium tank in the woods. Now this is a Hawk advantage where Sasha does not guarantee 2-hit KO, but I guarantee 2-hit KO because I get extra 10% firepower. So even though Sasha does counter Hawk, Hawk is not completely at the whims of Sasha's money. At least, not while Sasha doesn't get power. If Sasha gets power, then Sasha also gets the 2-hit KOs, but that's for later. So I'm gonna get an artillery in this forest. I think I might pull this infantry back and just like use that to help with the wall here. And while Sasha does not see the medium tank, I can keep it hidden in this forest and then suddenly surprise her with it. But first things first. Let's see. I definitely do want the tank to hit there. So let's take this strike over here and just say I have 2 tanks, therefore I win. I want to kill this. Yes. Then I can 2-hit this infantry. All without ever revealing I have this tank here. Well, I mean, he probably knows I have tank there. Where did the infantry on the mountain go? I'm quite curious where this infantry went. It went left. Alright, so I'm gonna assume Sasha is not capping anything up there. I'm gonna keep this tank here. I like keeping vision on the mountain. Oh no, but I also want my tanks to cover my other tanks. Can my medium tank 1-hit KO? It cannot. I could sack an infantry, but I am the Hawk player here. I want to keep my stuff alive for the time being. Alright. You go down. You strike from here. And I can safely put an artillery in this forest, and they will not have a clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I might put anti-air here so I can make sure I cover this forest tile. Then build tank. I'll build a battle copter of my own. And maybe next turn I build a recon. Yeah, I think next turn I built Recon. Let's see. Two shoals can become a bottleneck. Well, there's a lot of two shoal bottlenecks I see, so I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Recon sees anti-air, sees tank on base, but doesn't see my artillery because my arty is in the forest. And the best part is, I can scout the Recon with my infantry on the mountain and clear it with the tank from the base. So by going any closer, and going as close as he already is, he's fighting into one turn base reinforcements. Like, I am happy to fight here. This is one turn from my base. Oh, you mean if they... Oh, well, I'm not sure what you mean, but let me tell you what I mean so that's... So, just saying, I'm viewing these two as the two base in airport side. If you're thinking this block cuts off my this two base side, I already never considered this to be the two base side. I've always considered it to be two base plus airport against one base, simply because I'm sending two bases up to fight up here. But yeah, you are right, the shoal tank is super dead. Now, I don't know where the artillery went. The artillery was over here. Oh, there it is. So the artillery is on this shoal tile. It does not have the movement for this forest. It does not. Which means that this... I'm just gonna count again in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... it's probably on this tile. Like, it doesn't make sense for the artillery to not be on this tile. So that means if I just... if I put a tank over here... I do have to kill this infantry though. If this infantry is allowed to live, then the infantry can scout the arty and the arty would get hit. Then again... Alright, if I sack the 2 HP, then 10 HP and 6 HP, that's probably guaranteed. I think that's guaranteed. Yeah, 39, 60... Wait, actually... 66 plus 30... Oh! I don't even need to sack, that's already guaranteed because I'm Hawk Firepower. I'm Hawk! I get those KOs anyway! Alright, infantry scout this forest. Infantry get on the mountain, I want vision, medium tank spotted. So I just have to fight out of range of this medium tank. Alright, I'll fight this way then. I want absolutely nothing to be able to interrupt this capture, and then I can chain backwards. Or I can use this infantry to capture forward instead. If there's a medium tank up there, there's no point sending in another tank, so I might as well send this tank back as a reinforcement. A backwards reinforcement. Let's walk this way so that this infantry does not see it. Alright, first we scout this. We know exactly where the artillery is. Let's kill this recon, get rid of it. I don't want it giving vision. And actually, now that I think about it, I could straight up kill the artillery right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could straight up kill the artillery right now. So I might as well do that. I might as well. I can build another anti-air. And if he strikes anti-air, my artillery gets to pound it for free. Well, at the cost of the anti-air. So I think I'm just completely winning now. Oops. I'll send you back to heal up. I like my units healed up. Let's build a second anti-air. Let's build another copter. Oh, a second artillery. Alright, it's fine. I should probably live this. Yeah, I do live this. Alright, I think it's safe to assume the other artillery is over here. So actually, this tank that I just moved over... Well, artillery can also be in this forest. That is a possibility that the artillery is in that forest. I mean, he can attack AA, but he uses both of his tanks. One tank to clear this, another tank to hit the AA. So I don't have to worry about copters anytime soon. And it looks like Sasha does not have these properties, so I should be... Well, I'm technically still behind in income. But I will, like, get... Since I don't have this city and Sasha does, but I will be catching up in a better situation soon enough. Did artillery just fire at this? I think I got hit by an artillery. Yes, I did. So there's an artillery in this forest, which means I should just back off now. Alright, normal Sasha power. Alright, so I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna leave my... like, have my medium tank kill this tank. Because with the power defense, my full HP tank cannot kill it anymore. And then my tank here can strike that artillery. This Sasha built a lot of artillery. Alright, first, you're gonna go strike here. Oh no, there's the artillery. Don't mind if I do. In fact, I'm gonna just trap this entirely and move an artillery in to cover it. Infantry, get vision, tell me if... No, okay, no one's capping anything there. I'm gonna move my artillery this way. This infantry will stay on the... You know what? This 1 HP can be on the mount on vision duty. Alright, you are going to replace the 9 HP on vision duty. Alright, everyone else, we're just gonna back off. We're gonna run. This mountain is not safe either because there's an artillery aiming at it. We're just gonna run away. And next turn I'm gonna load onto this cruiser and boosty one, give it a one turn boosty. Alright, what to do now? Do I want a rocket? I think I want a rocket, guys. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. You're not telling me what to do. I want a rocket, so I get a rocket, and you're not telling me what to do. Why would I be afraid to sit on shoals? And also, you're the second person who says it's their map. I don't know who to believe anymore. I'm already not trusting of people. I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone. Oh yeah, you know what? True. Brazilian guy, you are true. This tank was never running away. It was charging in the other direction, called reinforcing the other side. Yes, yes, you are absolutely correct. We don't retreat here. We're just advancing to the rear. Or advancing to the other front. This is not a retreat. Alright, I'll let you two fight about it in the chat. Because Sasha killed my 1 HP medium tank. Honestly, I think the tank is better off shooting at the anti-air, but that's just my opinion. So I know it, and Sasha has at least 2 artillery on the top right, so I can do a slow retreat just fine. I mean a slow advancement to the rear. We don't retreat on this channel. It's an advancement to the rear. So we're just gonna slowly move to the other side, maybe threaten their comm tower. I don't think that's possible, but we can try. We can definitely threaten these properties over here. And after we take these properties, I think I'm gonna front shift back to the right. Alright, let's run away. I mean, let's advance to the rear. We are advancing to the rear. Scout this forest. Alright. If the artillery was in this forest, it will shoot at my infantry. I just realized that. Too late. Anyway, let's blast this. You go in this forest, prepare to capture that one. I have a second anti-air, so I'm not too concerned about one anti-air. This tank is going to go here and cover the anti-air. You are on mountain vision duty. And I get a rocket and no one's going to tell me no. Alright, we're going to do a fancy cruiser boosty the copter. We like to be fancy here. We like to be fancy here in this chat. I mean, in this channel. I'm gonna build another copter and I'm gonna float the rest of the money. Yeah, I'm gonna float the rest of the money. Maybe get a bomber next turn to like bomb that medium tank. We are just gonna completely dominate the corner on the bottom side, then we're gonna shift back to the right and dominate that corner at the top. I find it funny both of us thought of the idea to bum rush the opponent's corner, and both of us also got immediately repelled by a single medium tank buy. I mean, technically I lost my medium tank, but I killed 3 tanks and 2 artillery along the way. So it's totally worth it from my point of view. As for me over here, I killed one tank, and my other tank got shot once by an artillery and then it ran away. I mean, I advanced to the rear, I did not run away, I was advancing to the rear. So, based on that engagement alone, even though Sasha gets extra money, I think I more than countered the extra money with the KD. Yeah, I more than compensated. I more than compensated for the KD. I mean, I do have a lot of injured stuff, but unit count wise, Sasha is at like 26 approximately. I'm just giving an approximation. I haven't considered any copter spam or anything. That being said, if I were to buy a rocket on this side, I could have put a rocket here and it would cover these two cities and then... Fluffy, yes, hello. Surprised I haven't seen more copters? I'm surprised too. But I also revealed that I had a lot of anti-air. So maybe Sasha's just not showing the copters yet. Considering there's 2 artillery and a medium tank up here, I think it's okay for me to do this. No, I should not go in. As much as I want to. If there's no infantry nearby, then again, if I go in, I can stop. You know what? No, artillery. Boom. Boom. Artillery's there. That's all that matters. I don't know if there's an artillery in this forest, and Sasha has been shown to do a lot of artillery recently. So I'm not going to sit in this forest. Alright, you're gonna go on mountain duty. This infantry will capture here, this infantry will move over and capture there. And let's continue bringing the copters over. We're gonna build 1 bomber. Tank, I want you to scout that city real quick. I do want to poke at this infantry. Let's slow down captures. Let's slow down captures against me. This might reduce it to a 4. Yeah, it slows it down a lot, and now he can't capture chain. So no capture chain, I slow it down a lot. What more can I really ask for on the right side? I think I build a recon this turn, because if I'm going to attack over here, I no longer have the mountains for division if I leave my mountain area. So I should get a recon in case I want to push towards the middle or the left. Alright, next turn I'm gonna build a medium tank on this side. Alright, I get a shot on the tank, which is very nice. Copter spotted, I might as well just anti-air it. I might as well. Oh, Sasha spotted my copter. Sasha cannot fight this. There's no way. I see 2 vehicles here. These 2 vehicles are not helping right now, so there's no way Sasha has the ability to win. I wouldn't consider it that unfortunate. I mean, it would be unfortunate if an anti-air suddenly shows up and kills it. But if that's the case, my rocket gets a shot. Alright. I slowed down these two city captures just by interrupting this city. I can definitely kill this. Unless she uses power. If she uses power, and I think Sasha definitely will, because I'm close to my power, it won't be a guaranteed 2-hit KO. But I think I will... Actually, I might let it go. It's not like it will chain onto another city. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let the city go. I don't need to defend it. Because I'm capping this one on the other side. This rocket can go into this forest, which will cover that city, and it will cover my anti-air. There's the market crash. So market crash, I am not going for the city. I don't need to fight for it. I don't have to. I can always come back for it later. I have a lot of infantry. I'd rather just preserve my infantry than charge up later. So let's do obvious attacks first. I'm gonna attack from this direction. Then tank shows up out of nowhere. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Anti-air, get this kill. Artillery fire upon this tank. I still don't know if there's an artillery in this forest, but since I'm not capping anything, I don't have to go in. Alright, GG, and I knew it! There was an artillery! I was right not to go in. Yep. And that was that. I have more income than Sasha. That's the level we are... That is the position we are at right about now. And because I didn't use any power, I'm not dropping any stars for you guys. You're not getting any stars unless I use power. Alright, that's our first game. We're gonna move on to another one. Unless you guys wanna see what... I'm gonna see what Sasha did in the fog. Alright, so Sasha also had the same idea, where we do not backwards chain, we actually send this infantry forward and have a different infantry capture this back cap. So that's one thing we have in common. Sasha built the first tank over here. And then built more tanks over here. I was really expecting a recon, but I guess not. I should have... I did suspect I would lose the infantry if I move it up, and I did lose it, so that was my own fault for just throwing this away for nothing. But this is 100% an overextension. It's within 2 turns of my base. And Sasha is reinforcing with artillery. Now, artillery isn't bad, like, I used artillery really well on this map, but typically you want to wait until your artillery actually covers what you want to take. And the artillery is not covering what she wants to take. Which means it was the perfect time for me to get some free kills. Well, not really free, Sasha gets to counterattack. But I have better preparation because I know where she's attacking now. Yeah. So I think that's it. That's a lot of artillery. Oh, Sasha only had 1 artillery here. I thought it was at a different spot. Okay, that makes more sense. I would think the artillery is in this forest. Okay, well that was this game. We can go on to the next game now. Oh, the Brazilian guy, your fluffles did not reset. Do you remember when you gambled it all? And you lost it all in a single gamble? Cause I remember that. You gambled it all and you lost it all. Yes. And it's all because of, well, someone laid a prank. They told me to change their Fluffles amount to like 20,000 more than you, so that you would gamble all of your Fluffles to try to get ahead. But you lost it all in that gamble, and you were reset back to 0. So yes, you fell for that. You fell for that prank, and you lost everything. I mean, if you've forgotten, that was like 6 months ago, so I don't expect you to remember. But I remembered it because I found it funny. And I'm evil. Alright, while we are searching, we could judge other people. I like to cast judgment because I'm evil. Judging people is fun because I get to laugh at them. But instead, I could show this game over here. I said I would show this game a long time ago, but I forgot. So why did I agree to it? Well, you are the one who gambled it. It's entirely your fault. But anyway, I meant to show this game a long time ago, but then I found something called a job and I completely forgot about this. So I could show it now. This is Tier 4, Global League. This was a long time ago. And I picked Jess because, you know, it's Jess. It's Fog in Tier 4, why would I not pick Jess? So the purpose of these tanks, you can use the tank to scout the base, or bust open the pipe seam. You will probably not be able to bust it open before they build an artillery, but it does force an artillery. So if you don't build an artillery to let the tank will eventually escape, and you don't want that. Alternatively, you could keep the tank on the city, and it will give you vision of their production for a few turns. So I decide to shoot here because I know he has 2 infantry, and I can always move back next turn. That's an early comm tower. We're not fighting yet, your comm tower is irrelevant. So, I don't know what he built, so I moved back onto this city, and get out of here, error message. Get out of here, error message. So I have vision, he built an artillery and a mech, and with the artillery and mech, I know he wants to kill my tank, but he's not going to shoot at it this turn, otherwise he would be base blocking himself. So, I mean, this game is like 8 months ago, and I had to upload a replay, which might be why there's this many error messages. Wait, am I queuing? I should... Oh, okay, I am queuing, it's just... Let me refresh this page, that might... There it is. Now we can see that I'm queuing over here. So... he got an early comm tower, he did not shoot at my tank yet. And the mech did not shoot because, well, it's on a river, I would just kill the tank back on my next turn. I'm Jess, on a city. I get extra firepower. So I see that Adder built 2 more tanks. I'm just gonna build infantry tank this turn. Adder goes after my tank, kills it. There's no point trying to break the pipe seam once you see the artillery, so you might as well stay there for the vision. Alright, I get rid of their tank using only artillery. And the artillery isn't a bad buy because you do get to use it to bust open this pipe seam. I captured the comm tower of my own. And then I'm gonna chain backwards because chaining forward is just suicide. I spot his first tank over here, and I know he has an artillery moving left because the artillery shot at my tank. So because I see the tank here, and I know he has an artillery up here, I decided I'm gonna move this tank to scout the center, and then just straight up kill it. I know he has a tank in range, but I also know that I did not see a recon, so there is no way he should have vision unless there's an infantry nearby, but I killed the infantry. And even if he did have infantry, I have, for one tank to shoot here, that's just one tank. And I will have 3 tanks in the area. So I think this infantry kill was 100% safe considering I have 3 tanks that cover it. Well, 2 tanks that cover it, plus the tank that was gonna be hit. Artillery moves in position to shoot, and don't blame the penguins. Blame Go7, it's his fault. Alright, his artillery shooting at the pipe. Nice thing about the fog is that you actually can always see the HP of the pipe, so you can give a guess on who shot it. And I know it was the artillery that shot it. And then 2 more tanks shoot at it. This is where I got a little confused, because 2 artillery plus 1 tank is enough to kill the pipe seam, since he has comm tower. But then I realized, what if he, at 9 HP of the pipe seam, or 7 HP, he could just use the mech to finish off the pipe, and then all the vehicles can move around without having to wait an extra turn. That might be the reason. I think going for this city is suicide, so I decide not to go for this one, and I go for this one where it's a little closer to where my units are. I could have sent my copter to... You know, actually no, I don't need to send the copter. I just realized, because I'm just with 20%, with 10% extra firepower plus comm tower, artillery and 2 infantry is enough to bust open this pipe seam next turn. Yeah, that, because artillery should do 40, and I do plus 20%, so that's 48. And then 2 infantry does 1% each, and that's a perfect 50. Then my tank can immediately sit on this tile. And maybe that's why my battlecopter did not go shoot at this. Alright. Adder stopped my cap over here with a tank shot. I decide to get some vision, since I don't think my infantry is getting out anyway. Oh wait, no, I used my tank to bust it open? But it's at 2 HP! Oh wait, no, my infantry cannot move 2 tile. Okay. That's right, my infantry can't hit it. Oh, and I talked all that stuff for nothing. I said all those words and it didn't even apply. Now I look like a fool. I got this first strike because I can. I know there's a mech. I know there was a mech. I think I just really wanted the first strike. I saved my comm tower, mostly to get vision so I kill the copter. Then I kill the mech with a tank. Infantry shoots at the mech, which I'm very happy for. Oh, that's why I went in, because the other copter does not reach, except for the fact that Adder has power. we'll just not talk about that. We'll not talk about that. We'll just choose not to talk about that. Adder uses Super, which was a little surprising considering he only needs a normal power for this. But maybe he just really wanted something else to save the comm tower. And I guess the Super does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the Super does allow this shot over here. There was a lot of mech strikes this turn. And with that many mechs, you will see a Fluffy move that Fluffy always does. Two anti-air. I did not call them artillery, you have no proof. You will begin to see my signature 11 anti-air Fluffy. This is the perfect game to do that, and I intend to fully use 11 anti-airs. There we go, 2 more anti-air. We already doubled our anti-air from 2 to 4. Anti-air kills mech quickly. And also, Adder is copter spamming, so there's no reason for me to not spam anti-air right about now. And notice how I'm keeping my Super. I don't see a good move. Everything I want to hit is already in range, and already one-shots. So that's why I'm holding on to my Super. There's no reason for me to Super right now. And I like to stall. You know Fluffy. Fluffy's a coward. Fluffy doesn't want to go in unless he's winning. I'm a coward. I don't like to fight. I like to stall. I like to sit here and hide. Even if I am going to be so much behind in income, I'm gonna lose this city as well. But Fluffy doesn't mind because Fluffy has 6 anti... Oh no, I have 5 anti-air. I built an infantry. But I will have 6 anti... One of these turns I will get more anti-air. Adder continues with the copter spam and the mech spam of 2 more mechs. Another copter. I decide to just do my play lame, win game strategy. Just do this. I'm not gonna build an APC. My artillery has 4 ammo. If I use all 4 of it, the artillery paid for itself. So I'm not gonna bother resupplying it. If your artillery runs out of ammo, it's been a good artillery. It paid for itself. And a mech comes in. This is the problem with mech spamming. You're forced to use mechs to shoot at infantry. Something I don't have to deal with. I mean, my infantry are weaker, but artillery gets a shot. In fact, I don't even join cap. I just shuffle the infantry over. Infantry moves in. If Adder wanted to, he could try to get power and shoot at the artillery, but he hasn't. But I don't think he can really sack for it. Like, not with his vision, he doesn't see anything to sack. Except for this recon. I guess he can sack that recon if he wanted to. But it's not really worth it just for 1 artillery strike, especially since I have a Super. Artillery kills a 2nd mech. Oh look, there's my 6th anti-air. Oh, there's a stealth. I forgot about the stealth. He kills my recon, but doesn't want to go in because he's scared of my Super. So, artillery gets a 3rd mech strike. And my infantry goes capturing again just to be super annoying. Very fun. Very nice artillery. It's at 1 ammo left. I mean, it's just sitting there menacingly. Copter and infantry moves in. Ah, look at the ball of mechs. But I have 7 anti-airs now. There's no way those mechs can survive. My artillery gets another shot. It's completely out of ammo now. Anti-air swoops in, gets a kill. And I build a classy boy. I'm expecting eventually a classy boy, so I built mine. Even if Adder builds a stink ball, the Neo tank, a little stinky ball. My Jess with a super, my medium tank can handle them. The reason why he's not front shifting is he already has all the properties he wants on the other side. He's just defending this property. He goes in, mechs start blasting, uses normal power to get a copter on copter strike. And he just starts mech rushing down. Maybe he's going for an HQ cap. But he made one mistake. He approached me while I have my super. And not only that, before I use my super, my artillery has 0 ammo. Super just resupplies all units. Now my artillery can shoot again. It's at 9 ammo again. Which means it's time to go in. Just super, 1-hit KO. I mean, what else can my copter hit? Tank, 1-hit KOs. Anti-air, 1-hit KOs. Begin capture, begin capture. Anti-air, 1-hit KO. Artillery, I decide to shoot at this because my infantry can finish it off. So, you did a good job already, you get a head pat. Anti-air, 1-hit KO. Copter, I'm gonna sack a little bit of damage so I can get this kill over here. Tank, 1-hit KO. Anti-air, 1-hit KO. Anti-air, 1-hit KO. Copter, there was nothing else I can really hit. And I just scouted the stealth, and I couldn't afford a fighter. So I joined my copters here, so I can get I could get a little more money with that join to build a fighter this turn. Tank, 1-hit KO. Anti-air, 1-hit KO. The entire mech ball reduced to 2 mechs. The entire mech ball over here is now reduced to 2 mechs from my anti-air swarm. Oh, match found. Alright. We got a match found. We're just gonna wait for the opponent. I will come back and finish the rest of this game whenever this game ends. Oh, what do you mean retreat? We advance to the rear. We're just moving forward. We're moving forward, but backwards, if that makes sense. Alright, this is the map. Map analysis. 50k? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a 50k income. What tier is it? Tier 1? Do I just go Hawk again because it's 50k monies? I think I go Hawk again because it's 50k monies. That's a lot of money. How can I not go Hawk here? Oh yeah, we're not retreating. We are just grouping up for an attack. Yeah, we are the ones. You know what? No, we're not retreating. What we did was we moved to capture their city. Like you saw me, I was capping their city. We were on the offense in that game. We were the attackers. Um, where should this infantry go? I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go forward for now. Like, the first infantry will go forward. I'm gonna leave my black boat there. If he kills it, it's just charge. If he doesn't kill it, then I deny these two properties forever. Yeah, if he kills it, he gives me charge. If he doesn't kill it, I deny these two cities forever. You capture... I'm gonna get some money. I think Hawk, we should prioritize a little bit of money. I'm gonna continue the music. This name sounds familiar. Have I fought him before? I think I have. Ooh, he's going for a boosty for this. I'm totally fighting him for this. This is my 2-base side. I am 100% fighting over that city. Cause that's my 2-base side. I think I'm gonna go... Yeah, it's within 1 tank. No, not within one. This city is within 1 tank, but this one isn't. But I am 100% fighting down here. Oh, right, yeah, change color. Thanks for the reminder. Now we look different. And we can bully him for being different. Oh, he's going to use the black bow to boost, to get the airport and for the boosties to the back captures. I see what he's doing. You know, I think I will build a... I think I... Which, I don't know. I think this one goes forward. Capture this way. You will go backwards. You go... Well, I get the... I don't get the first tank, but I am not obligated to respond to this tank right away. I think I built tank here. And he can't build a tank next turn. And then I build a tank over here. Looking at it now, I think it's better that I move the black boat off the port. But since I already committed so far to not doing that, I'm not going to. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit to leaving my black boat on this port. And he can't afford a tank because he built it on the other base. And now we wait. Why do I feel EP? Is fluhfie EP? This tank cannot cover this city anytime soon, so I think I'm gonna go for this city. It's going for the airport. Yeah, I totally should have moved my black boat turn 1 and used it to get this airport, but I didn't. Do I even build tank here? I think no, if I build black boat, I have to base skip. So I'm not going to build black boat. I think I'm gonna build... He's not threatening any properties up here yet, so if I build 2 tanks down here... Yeah, it will be a double tank on the bottom side. I can't win in an even fight against Von Bolt, but I can win in the asymmetrical fight, where I get 2 tanks and then I continue my tank chain over here, and Von Bolt will be behind in tanks. Because I can even get a shot. I can get a shot off, and Von Bolt will be, like, because he pays for the repairs. If he pays for the repairs, he's not going to have the perfect rounding for the money. And... sure, Von Bolt can do the same thing to me. If he goes for this, this is within 1 turn of my base. I will actually fight over here. I think I'm gonna shoot this infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I shoot this infantry. If I shoot it here... If I shoot it from the bottom, I block this interrupt, but if I shoot it from the top, I cover this infantry. And I think I will shoot it from the top to cover my infantry. Yeah, and if he interrupts again, then I just kill his infantry. I lose income, but I get unit count. And I think I'm willing to get unit counts for a city that's this close to my base. I mean, it's so close to my base, I'm willing to fight it. Cap, 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 cap. We'll build a tank here. Next tank goes down. Double infantry. And I think next turn I can build a black boat. And then like start going for these 2 properties. Like I'm giving up the center by building black boats, but I get these safe captures. He can interrupt, but then I just kill that infantry as well. And I will have a lot of tanks. But if I build the tank, it means I'm not building a black boat. All my infantry is covered. This lone tank is not doing anything. And I killed 1 infantry at the cost of being behind income. Let's see, what does this tank do? Oh wait, I think I remember this. Is this the guy who beat me in Fog? He might be the guy. I don't remember. I'll have to look up the archives. Yeah, this guy is definitely good. I'm kidding. I know this guy's good. Alright, I think I give up this city because I can't fight this amount of tanks. But since he's not openly attacking me and he didn't go for this interrupt, I think I back off. I think I'm going to back off and just build a black boat. I build a black boat here and then start getting these 2 cities. Capture. Well, I got a 2-hit strike over here, so I might as well do that. Cap this. There's no infantry on the bottom side. Alright, this tank cannot cover that, so I think I go for... No, I'm Hawk. I stall. I'm the person who should stall and do nothing. Oh, this lab is kind of exposed now that I think about it. Alright, I think I build a black boat here. Yeah, I think... Because I want the money. Right, my tank still covers everything. I'm gonna let the center city go and I'll compensate with trying to take both of these corners. Alright, he's going to use that black boat drop off over here or here to get this city. If he wants to, he could initiate a fight at the bottom by sending the tank forward. I probably don't want to fight into him, but I do have 2... Okay, so he's not going to attack, he's just sitting on the city, so I don't cap it. Alright, that's fair enough. Because I do have 2 tanks that cover these 2 tiles. He's not going to go on the offense here. He doesn't get this kill, so I'm happy about that. And I don't think this artillery can really defend it. Well, the tank can defend it. But I delayed this capture for some time. I'm not too upset. I think I back off on the top. Well, definitely going to capture this. Definitely going to capture this. Cap this. I think I go back with this. Do I go in anyway and say that ha ha ha, I get an extra strike over here? Because he has 2 tanks down here, and I don't think those 2 tanks will really... I think I want to take the initiative against him, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think I will take the initiative against him. And then this tank can run away to the top. It does mean he gets a shot over here, if he wants to, but that means that's 1 tank that's not in the fight. If he wants to take the shot, that's 1 tank that's not in the main fight, and I'm actually fine with distracting a tank down here. Let's build an anti-air on the backer base. Why is there 30 views on the... There can't be 30 viewers here, can there? How dare they watch it there and not on the stream? Yeah. Why are there 30 viewers there? Both of these tanks will probably move up, and then I'm forced to run away on the top. But what if I shoot the artillery? I mean, the infantry might just block it, but what if I just shoot this artillery here? Will I get more value than I lose? Probably not. Considering he's on bolt. And a copter would... Well, it wouldn't actually cover that tile. one tank might take a shot over here, and the other tank might go up. Or maybe both tanks go forward. And I just go all in, just like how I'm going all in up there. Ah, so he blocked the artillery by sitting on this city. Okay. Tank goes up. I mean, I could still try to like break through these two infantry, but I don't think I have the firepower. Like this tank can only reach the 3 HP. Then infantry, infantry, infantry might not be enough. Oops. Yeah, this would only do like maybe 3 damage, and then this is not enough. I don't have the comm tower yet. But I so badly want to. I so badly want to. This artillery covers this tile. It does cover that tile, which is bad for me. Alright, I think I just back off at the top. All of these infantry are pretty much injured, so I don't have to worry about my stuff getting captured. Do I want to sit on this city? I don't think I want to. One, two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't cover it that way. You know, I think I do want to sit on this city. And then I go... What should I do in here? I see 4 tanks, and I also have 4 tanks. He has an injured tank over here. I think I build Blackbolt. I'm gonna play the long game. Now, I know there is a script. Well, actually, no, I didn't know there was a script that hides viewer count. I just want these viewers to watch the stream, so the YouTube algorithm promotes my channel, because I'm totally in this for the money. To play a niche game that will definitely bring this channel to life. But how's there 30? The 9 HP was 3.5% to clear. So you're saying there was a chance. Got it. A chance for me to throw even harder. but I think I can fight for this city. I think I can fight for this city. I can probably use this black boat as like a blocker. Like I block this tile here, and then this black boat is never capping these two cities. Like it's just never gonna happen. Alright, I don't think he's going to stop this. Well, he might send one infantry and then call it a day. Because he's concentrated up here, I don't think he will go down here. Which means I should get a rocket here next turn so I can cover this city. Right? That's how we play? Oh, you evil! This was my idea. How dare you steal it? Alright, well, I'm definitely trying to go for this capture now. Well, depending on where these two vehicles go. Because if he goes... If these two vehicles leap to the top, I'm just gonna send everything... Oh wait, he might go for my lab. That's right, there's a lab. Yeah, there's a lab on this map. Yeah, he built a Neo-Tank. Ah, he didn't get the comm tower, so it's not a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Alright, it's my turn. Well, obviously I back off with the infantry. Well, I mean, if I attack, I can kill both of these infantry. I might as well get my unit count up. Killing both the infantry there. I should leave these guys alive for now, in case I want to use them as sack for wall breaks. I really want to go for this. You know what? I'm going for it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, build a classy boy here as well. The anti-air doesn't cover everything, but it covers most of the important stuff. I'm doing a pretty big risk, if I'm being honest. Because if he just goes for the lab, it will be difficult for me to defend it. But I'm gonna try to like just do a quick victory over here, then immediately rush back to my lab. I'm gonna try to do a quick victory for this one city, then immediately rush back to the lab. So this is the only infantry my anti-air does not cover. I'm fine with that. I killed 2 infantry along the way. I lost 1 infantry and had some others injured. But unit count wise, oh, never mind. Unit count, I just strictly lost here. I think as soon as I get my airport up, I can retake this city. I just need to like wait long enough for my airport to be online. But fighting him right now, while he's gonna get 1 tower advantage, does not sound that good. Eesh. Yeesh. Oh, on the bright side, he can't cap my lab anytime soon. Yeah, on the bright side, he can't cap the lab anytime soon. This tank is effectively cut off for 1 turn. Sending the infantry in. 5 damage. I guess my infantry might have been chipped a little. Wait, did I accidentally base skipped. I meant to buy an infantry. I had the funds for it. I think I did not click it by accident. No, that's 1 infantry less for me. This is your fault, Vault. I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you for this. Well, it looks like I can't get my quick victory at the bottom, which is unfortunate. A lot of infantry here are capping, so maybe if I go for a quick trade. I don't want to fight right now, because comm tower next turn. So I think I might just kill the infantry here and then just run away. Yeah, I'll just kill his infantry here, then run away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just gonna run. And we're gonna wait for our comm tower, as well as wait for our airport. Once our airport gets online, we begin our counter push. Alright, I think I will be a little more... Do I want to let him get the first strike while he has comm tower? Let's give him one comm tower. He's probably going cop... No, that's a completely dead medium tank, so I shouldn't do that. Well, it's not like I really have anything else. I think I'm going... infantry up here. Anti-air and then another infantry. I just killed the infantry here, then I run away. I don't think I need to fight. One, two, three, four, five, six. Dang. I don't have anything to block this tank. I should have used the 2 HP to beat a blocker. Now, if I put anti-air here, it should cover... It doesn't cover... Oh, this is a double forest tile. Damn it. Dang it, it's a double forest tile. I miscalced it. I should have just moved it one tile back instead of two. Alright, now the copter gets free hit against a tank. He just needs to clear this infantry and the copter can strike over here. But I should have just moved anti-air back by one tile and let the copter get a free hit on this infantry. I thought this would cover. Neo tank moves up. In fact, infantry can be the thing that clears it, and then copter gets the strike. Though, can I just jump in and attack anyway? No. If he sends infantry, I can't even strike the tank, so there's no counterplay. Other than going up so far upwards, like so far up that the Neo tank doesn't reach. That's like the only counterplay right there. But then he also has 3 tanks here and an artillery, so I don't actually have the vehicle advantage to do that. Still, I guess we're gonna go with the tried and true strategy. Wait till they run out of time and hope we turn around. Hopefully we turn things around by then. Though, no, given this person's past, I don't think they will have any trouble at all. Oh, the copter strikes here instead. Could have struck the tank, but I guess didn't want to. Alright. Oh right, comm tower. Wait. 20% shouldn't... 20% shouldn't one-hit KO. I must... Oh yeah, I was chipped. The infantry was chipped from the counter attack of a 1 HP infantry. That's why it one-hit KO'd. The infantry was chipped. Is it possible that I have... No, it's impossible. I need 2 tanks to clear this. And there's no way I can hit the artillery. Because the 2 tanks that can hit this tank are these 2, and then I have none for the arty. Alright, we just gotta stall harder. That's the plan. We're gonna stall extra hard. Yeah, buying 2 black boats is quite costly on the... Alright, we're gonna do... hurt the healthy infantry so they don't capture anything. Capcom Tower. Bring anti-air a little more forward. Guess we build a tank here. A second medium tank. Another infantry. Finish this capture. You go on the mountain. I'm just gonna block the black boat so it can never try to fight for these 2 cities. I forgot to move my tanks! I did not move my tanks. Why did I not move my tanks? Oh no. Alright, okay. Well... This was... Well... I forgot to move my tanks. Okay. You know what? Yes, it's free charge. You are correct, it's free charge. I forgot to move my tanks. No. He sits on that. Oh, he's not sitting on it, but it's... He might as well have. No, I think it's over. Not moving those tanks is... I was like, okay, I built everything, I moved all my infantry, I captured everything, what am I missing? It's probably nothing. End turn. But no, I think it's over. If it was not this player, I think it might be just waiting for them to make a mistake, then use a super and win. But I don't think this player is going to make a mistake. Like, the moment one person makes a mistake, I think it's over at this level. No, it just completely slipped my mind that I could have moved my tanks. I was like, alright, I built new units, I stopped any captures that I finished any captures I could have finished. I just did not move the tanks. So I'm just gonna resign here. I don't think there is any hope at all, since I did play this person before, and even if I don't remember because it's like 6 months ago, I had enough of a memory to know that a single mistake was enough to lose. Dismissed. Well, I mean, I already showed what happened in this game. I think even if I could say what happened with the rest, but I think you already get the gist. So that was that game, that was this game. We are gonna go match up for a third game. Now this guy has been better. Let me see if I can look up the archive. Advanced words by web.mu. Oh no, it's not .com. /search? I forgot the URL, what was it? Hang on, I know I sent the link to Sidewinder, so I'm just gonna look in my DMs for Sidewinder and see if I can find the archive site. Hang on. If I just... Alright, I'm gonna hide the screen, maybe it's... and then look in my search history for that. MOOO. Here it is. Alright, if I just search fluhfie vs Yeah, he did. Is this Fog? No, he beat me in Standard. Alright, I guess I was thinking of... No, I beat him last time. Oh. Well, I don't remember what happened then. Well, I think the main thing from this game is the black boat. I must have been thinking of someone else because this is not showing any other games other than these two. I think the main reason why I lost it is I just did not see the black boat here at all. The black boat would have definitely helped in me not having to buy a black boat here. And definitely help with the boosties with like infantry drop off and then he can immediately start capping. Oh, this guy is better now. Well, in that case, I just have to match him again, right? I'll just have to match him again, and then we're good. We'll find out. But yes, I can definitely see... He did remind me of someone else that I played. With the, like, covering everything, while also pressing forward with the Von Bolt advantage. Well, in the meantime, since I have no other games to show, I guess I can just judge people. Let's see, we're Andy against Olaf in this case. It's Olaf's turn. Olaf looked like he's winning. And I just realized this is Tier 3 into Tier 2, is that it? No, this is Tier 3 standard. Olaf is Tier... Okay, so it's not Tier 3 into Tier 2. There's 2 bases. And I don't have to worry about it anymore because we got a match. Alright, maybe it's not him. There's no way we match against each other this quickly. I know the site tries to, like, prevent the same matches over and over again. Alright. 26k income split, but there's only 2 bases. Oh, so it's 18k per player, that's 9k per base. There's a lot of shoals. Max is kind of scary here. Okay, but the comm tower is really far away. So because the comm tower will not be captured anytime soon, it will be a long time before the comm tower is captured. Well, is it really that long? Because there's a pre-deployed black boat, and the black boat can just like sail across to this comm tower, and the other black boat will sail across to the bottom islands, from what I can tell. I think we might go max here. Comm tower is a little delayed, but once the comm tower comes online, the tanks won't hit KO infantry on shoals. Alright, I'm going max, because the comm tower is... Oh, Sturm is allowed. Okay. I'm not... Alright, this time I am not going to immediately forget to move my black boat. Well, I don't think I'm gonna load the infantry on this black boat just yet. I think I'm gonna do my first turn to cap. But I can move this black boat over here, and then have this base be the one who goes... No, this base doesn't have much to capture. I think I'm going to black boat drop off infantry here for this triple chain. Yeah. Alright, he's gonna go for the center, but I am max. I'm not too afraid of fighting in the center. I'm gonna go for this triple chain over here. And it also puts some infantry on one of my, like, close to one of my labs. You're just gonna go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Recon is actually pretty good for Sturm because of the forests. But Sturm did not open Recon Day 3. Black Boat goes here, pick up infantry, drop off over here, then Black Boat moves back, drop off infantry at Comm Tower, and I just realized even without Comm Tower, because even with Comm Tower, because I'm facing Sturm, max tanks cannot one-hit KO on shoals. So that's something. He built a Recon. I'm gonna build a tank. Sturm Recons will definitely be stronger than my Recons. So instead I'm just gonna go pressure this site. Yeah, I definitely see Sturm being good in here. Because Sturm Recon will actually one-turn this city. Alright, but Sturm's going Recon, he can buy a tank this turn. What? Oh, is he trying to go for a lap cap right away? I 100% thought he's gonna shoot this one. I think Sturm through. Because I can interrupt both the laps. I can just interrupt both labs. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Sturm defense might say, well, you're not getting the lab, are you? Because he can join cap. Alright. I only really need to stop one lab. And I think I'm going to stop this lab. But just because I'm going to fight here as well. And in the meantime, I'm also going to try to go after his lab. If I can delay that lab for one more turn, if I just get my tank to strike here, then I pretty much win. Because I just need my tank to hit here and I win. I don't see... If Recon blocks here, he has to send the infantry... No, the infantry can't block. Well, the infantry can block, then he sends this infantry to capture, but that means I interrupt this lap. So if no infantry blocks, then this infantry could possibly clear the 1 HP Recon, and then I tank 7 HP, 4 HP. And I would just press my income advantage and my value advantage to win. Oh, he's doing the... I'm going to... Alright, in that case... The Recon has to go here to block, right? Like, there's no reason the Recon would not do that. And the tank is kind of forced to... If he wants to do the lab cap strat, he has to go interrupt this lab that I'm going to do. Like, Recon has to block my tank, and right now it's in range of my infantry that can shoot at it. So it would likely want to go here. Alright. How much would tank do? Tank removes... Wait, I just interrupt this and I still... Yeah, I just interrupt it this way. And then I cap here so the tank is forced to interrupt. Because there's no way he can lab cap next turn, and then I just take this lab. So I can actually spend this turn quite nicely. Like, even if I fail to stop this... Like, even if I fail here... Which I don't... Sturm kinda has to send a tank here if he wants to pursue this lab cap strategy. Cause if I take this lab, the lab cap doesn't work anymore. And then I just have an overwhelming income advantage. Yeah, I don't lose either of these labs, and if Sturm doesn't go here, he loses this lab. He can't even afford a tank because he just healed the infantry with the black boat. Can't even afford a tank now. It's GG. I mean, it was impossible for me to lose by lab cap the moment... since last turn, I believe. Well, that was a quick game. That being said, that was a very interesting strategy. That was really interesting. I totally thought we would be having a game with Sturm is never a normal game. But I thought it would be more like the standard, I take one side of the map, you take the other, and then we fight it out towards the center. I was not expecting the immediate lab cap. Yeah, if I didn't... Well, actually, even if the recon was higher HP, this lab is not going through. Like, even if the recon successfully tanked the infantry attack, this is still 10 out of 10, and I just interrupt it. And then I have 2 tanks in the middle against 0 tanks, and I can just poke the infantry down. Because I don't need to interrupt both of these, but I did in this case. If there was no way for me to save this, I just go tank infantry and it might just kill this entirely. And if it doesn't, I still have a 1 HP infantry to finish it. Oh, if the recon was higher HP, I don't know. How much would Because if it was 2 HP, it's still a roll. It's still a roll if it was 2 HP. And then I could just send the 4 HP to injure it instead. Oh, or even the 7 HP. Yeah, I have to roll minimum for tank, infantry... I mean, for that to not kill the recon, I have to do minimum rolls. And then the tank and 4 HP still, which we saw, reduced it to the tank and 4 HP alone was enough to reduce that to a 5. Well, I mean... Oh, you mean if this 7 HP would be... Hang on. The 7 HP was over here. Would a 7 or 4 HP block a tile I'm attacking from? So let's say the recon moves here, and it's actually at 2 HP. And if it doesn't block here, then my tank can just like bypass the recon, and which if the recon sits over here, I just move my tank over here instead. I don't see it. If assuming this recon's at 2 HP and he kept for a joint cap, so I cannot interrupt this. I don't see it. Wait. Yeah, I would need to kill with the full HP infantry. Oh, but if I use the 7 HP, it would block the tile. Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, counterpoint. Let's see. Let's consider minimum damage involved. So, reconstruct, I survive at a 7. So at the 7 HP, it is at maximum 94%. Then I struck it with a tank. 94% minus 81 mean it is at a maximum 13% HP. And I don't... 13% HP could theoretically survive infantry and 4 HP infantry. But I would have to min-roll every single engagement from the counterattack to the tank strike to this infantry and this infantry. I would have to roll a 0 luck damage for all 4 attacks for that recon to survive to this 4 HP and not die. That is how much bad luck I would need to get. I would need to roll 0 luck 4 times to not kill the recon. And then the tank and a 7 HP, well, this one's actually guaranteed. Because I'm using the 7 instead of a 4 HP. So that, yeah, it would be very unlikely for the recon to die. Well, to not die. Yes, for it to not die. Alright, well that was a quick game. So I guess I could go one more, and we'll have 4 games today. And do I want to go for a 4th one? Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 4th one. Alright. I'm also considering doing replay reviews, like that fog game I just showed where I built 7 I think I had 6 anti-air at most, maybe 7, I wasn't counting. And if you missed it, you missed it. But I'm sure you know how the game would end, like, after I killed that mech ball. Back to judging here, Max doing his 2-hit KO stuff that Max has access to. This tank doesn't reach. I think... Let's see. If Kindle first strikes both of these tanks and just ignore the recon, I think Max is still in a good position. Maybe if this tank gets sent over, Max is not as strong over here, but then Max completely wins on the right side. Yeah, Max is winning here. Alright, this game instead. This is tier 1 again. 42k total income, so it's 21 per player. Which city? The corners? I feel like the corners are somewhat contested. Where like these two cities are contested. And then maybe the middle's contested. But the comm towers, you could just artillery behind the comm tower. Then again, there are copters. And it's standard, so I might get bullied by Von Bolt again. But no, I play stall. If I have to be... No, it's not Von Bolt. Alright, we're going day 2 recon, guys. We are going day 2 recons. He is never getting the comm tower. We're going day 2 recons, you hear? Day 2 recons. We're going day 2 recons. I can afford a day 2 recon. Yeah, I know day 3's on time. I was just joking. I was joking about the day 2 recon, but wouldn't that be crazy? I'm pretty sure at one of Go7's game, where there was 4 bases against, in Storm against Javier, he had 4 bases at the start. He triple base skip recon day 1 just to like sit on the comm tower. That was a long time ago. Ah well, we're going day 3 recons. Which one is Javier's? This infantry is probably going for it. I don't see this infantry. I think I'm going recon this base. Yeah, day 3 recon. And then Javier's likely going day 5 tank. This infantry, I'm gonna send you left to go for this nice chain here. We're going day 3 recon to sit on the comm tower. I think this base will be responsible for heading towards the left because I have 2 bases on this side. This base needs to head left to capture, so the 2 base side will be helping the capture. He can base skip tank if he wants to. Okay, in fact, I might send the recon to the right. I think I'm gonna send the recon to the right. And then just shift to the left as soon as the infantry captures instead of goes for the comm tower. I'm gonna go right, then shift, then swing left. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the right so that this infantry is like, I can't reach the comm tower anyway. So then I'm gonna capture. Then this infantry walks off, and I'm like, oh nope, my recon actually heads left. That's what I'm going for right now. Alright, you're gonna go for the back airport capture. I cap, he skips, I skip, he cap, I interrupt, okay. Alright, he built a tank, then I build a tank. So my recon is pretending to go for this comm tower, but it's really my infantry that will cancel and go for it. And then this recon will head left and chase away this. But like by going to the right, he might build a tank on the one base side. And then realize my recon's actually heading left. Yep, he canceled the capture, which I'm happy about. That's less money for him. And then my recon reaches in time anyway. Yeah, I mean, well, this infantry can go here, then go for the back cap. This city, on the other hand, yeah, this one's annoying. Alright, tank built over here. Now where does this... I'm gonna build tank on... Alright, so the infantry is not going for this tower, which means my recon should go for this tower. In fact, even if the tank goes, I'm gonna send recon in because recon and infantry should get the 2-hit. While this infantry over here, this adorable little infantry will go for a 3-chain capture. He's not going for comm tower, so I can actually just finish this capture. I built tank, double infantry. Goal is to just not let Javier capture any comm towers. He can cap, but then I just 2-hit the... In fact, I think my infantry blocks the recon, so my recon actually lives. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, my infantry, if I attack on the road with the infantry, it protects my recon from getting hit, so my recon can actually stick around and be annoying. Actually, my tank covers it. My tank actually covers it in next turn, so he's not getting that comm tower. Then the infantry fights over here. It's my 2-base side, so I'm more than willing to trade infantry for infantry on this comm tower. Like, I have infantry go here, infantry can go on the mountain, this infantry can shift over onto this mountain if I need to. I think I can actually deny both comm towers. Oh, he base skips for a tank, I'm double base skipping tank. That's how we're gonna play. If he base skip tank, I'm double base skipping tank. I am not letting him getting the I will not let him get the vehicle advantage. That's right. That's right. This comm tower belongs to not him. I 100% expected to be bullied by Von Bolt on this map. But since this is Javier, if I can be the one that's bullying, I'm gonna bully. That's kind of how you're supposed to play. So now, because he walked away, recon goes back and shoots the other side. I can actually go for this capture now. You go capture, you walk forward, you walk forward. He did not base skip. He is getting artillery. I see. Artillery can help a lot. For sure. So I am gonna base skip. I want my tank advantage, okay? I want my tank advantage. If I want to base skip, I'm gonna base skip. If he wants a tank, he has to double base skip too, okay? He can't get a tank this turn without double base skipping too. It's okay. It's fine. This is a perfectly good move. Because he paid 200 funds to repair this infantry, he has to double base skip if he wants a tank to challenge my team. What do you mean, loco? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Oh, unless you're talking about him, then yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, Silo is a pretty good spot, but if I have 2 tanks... If I have 2 tanks and he can't afford another tank without double base kip... I might just take a second shot at this and have my tank, if I just sit on the silo... Oh, alright. Well, because of these 2 mountains, he actually will not be able to trap my tank. So I will sit my tank on the comm tower, and then attack from a direction that his tank can't respond to. And then, just so that he can't interrupt my comm tower, 2 HP without a firepower boost, even with 10% firepower, will not... I do want both my infantry down there. You know what? I'm sending both infantry down there. Alright, so he cannot interrupt comm tower because 2 HP is guaranteed not to kill. Even if he has 1 tower, it's not enough to kill, to even do 1 HP of damage. So I get this comm tower guaranteed. It's for the airport. He has nothing in range. Don't know what that means. The Artie. Oh, the Artie. Wait, where was the Artie? No, I think the Artie just didn't have the movement. Oh, it is for the airport. Oh, he's already at the airport, and then he's gonna use air to take the comm tower. That makes sense. That actually makes some sense. I'm gonna refresh the page just in case. Even if he does capture the comm tower, I think I built enough of an advantage everywhere else on the map that it doesn't matter. As a matter of fact... Oh, capture comm tower first. I'm just gonna do this. And then sit on the comm tower with the other tank. Yeah, I can capture this way. Yep, it's over. Oh, that was 2 quick games. Yeah, he probably didn't mean to go for the airport. But maybe it was just like, oh, I can fire? I might as well fire. Or maybe he just wanted 1 quick kill to put on the KD before he resigns. Who knows? Alright. Game refreshed. I think I might be ending the stream here. Yeah, I think I might be ending the stream here. So, I might be back Friday, or maybe even tomorrow. And maybe we will get our revenge on G Duma. They got their revenge back on me from that ancient game. But maybe I'll get my revenge back. No Puyos today. I currently don't have... Wait, do I have Puyo Puyo 2 installed? I do! I could do Puyo, but I don't want to. Yeah, that was not Fog. Anyway, guess it's just goodbye. I don't think I used a single power, so I didn't drop a single power star for anyone. And now that I dropped a star, I'm ending the stream before any of you can pick it up. Goodbye.